Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and I want to take the time to thank you all. I just got my 100th subscriber. I know that's nothing compared to a lot of commentary and reaction people who are both better than I am and have been doing it a lot longer, but I still feel like it's a pretty cool milestone. And when I started doing these videos at the beginning of last month with my Rainbow Rocks commentary, I really didn't know what to expect from it, and or if I'd even really keep doing it, but it's been pretty fun. I mean, nothing I've done since that video has gotten near as many views as that did, but I don't really mind that. I'm happy with how my channel is doing so far. I enjoy just seeing comments and seeing new subscribers pop up, and just enjoy watching and recording the stuff in the first place. So to commemorate this moment in the channel's life, I'll decided to start something that just feels a bit more like an event, and that's a reaction to Turnabout Storm, or the first part of it at least. Now, Turnabout Storm is something people have been telling me I needed to sit down and watch since before I was doing commentaries, and I never did. Big part of the reason why was, of course, it's a crossover between FIM and Phoenix Wright, and I've never played a Phoenix Wright game before. I know they're about a defense attorney. I know they're visual novels with anime-style characters. I'd probably actually enjoy them. I just never got into it. But the biggest reason I never saw Turnabout Storm is definitely the length. The first one, the one I will be watching today, it's not so bad, about 30 minutes. There are 5 of them, and the other 4 are pretty much all film length, though, with the 5th one in particular being massive. Honestly, videos with that kind of length are a little hard to fit into any kind of schedule, and it just always seemed to scare me off of it. But that's why I'll be tackling this series this way. I will be gradually doing parts of Turnabout Storm to celebrate certain milestones I think are worth recognizing. This should keep them spread out and make it easier for me to also probably give this series, which everyone tells me is great, the respect it deserves. But anyway, I think I've talked enough for now. Let's just get this started and see what this is all about. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Time for negotiation. Forget it. Okay, that moved quick, but do it or else. I don't care about it anymore. Besides, I have a better idea. What? Enjoy the party. Okay, no idea what any of that means, but ooh. That sounded violent. June 9th, 9:43 p.m. Right, company law offices.
Wright & Co. office. Defending you like it's nuttin', baby. No, sorry. I don't need a vegetable dicer. I'm sure that... that silly slogan Maya came up with must be what's making businesses slow. I should really have it revised. Scratch that. I need to have it revised. What a ridiculous slogan. Who are we trying to attract, grade school students? I guess it is a good sign, though. The less people are in need of an attorney, the less problems there are in the world. Unfortunately, sunshine and smiles don't pay the bills. Guess I can at least call it in early tonight. Ugh! What's going on?
No.
I can't move my body!
Wonder what this is.
Wait, is my hand fading away? Getting dizzy. Am I dying?
Interesting. Question marks.
Hey, who the heck are you?
Whose voice is that?
For that matter, what the heck are you?
What am I?
He's in Ponyland, isn't he?
Does she mean my profession?
I wanted the best defense attorney in Equestria, not some porcupine thing.
Does my hair really look like a porcupine? My muscles are coming too. I think I can open my eyes. Huh? Where am I?
Looks like Twilight's
You're
library.
a human, aren't you?
Twilight
Yeah, I'm
Sparkle.
human. Wait, what?
A human in Equestria. That's amazing.
You're a talking horse!
Excuse me. I am not a horse. I happen to be a pony.
Oh, okay, a talking pony! That explains everything!
Much better.
I must be in a dream. A really, really bad dream.
I'm pretty sure you're not, but let's conduct an experiment.
Ow! What was that for?
You acknowledged pain. Therefore, that definitely means you aren't dreaming.
This thing has a really sick sense of humor.
Wait, are you a defense attorney?
Of course I am! Why am I talking to it?
Oh, oops. My mistake.
What do you mean, oops?
I performed a spell to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria,
Because Twilight can just do that.
the name of this country.
But I'm not from this country!
I must have left out the Equestria part when I cast the spell. I guess I accidentally called upon the greatest defense attorney, period. Go figure, huh?
Oh, Cosmos, you flatter me. Well, can you please send me back? Like, right now?
Sure thing. Actually, this is perfect.
Oh, please don't tell me this is going where I think it is.
Well, if it didn't, there wouldn't be much of a
Really
story.
good defense attorney.
And it does go where I think it is.
And
What did Twilight do? Get accused of doing.
Happy with your freaky spell, remember?
Minor setback.
Minor?
Yes, but would you be willing to represent my friend?
Honestly, I'm still shocked I'm in a
Or
library.
I guess it was someone else who did
before-
something.
I mean, Pony. Can you just send me
Rainbow
back home,
Dash.
please? And get someone else to do it?
Look, I really need help. My friend's life is at stake here.
Let me just get my head together. This is a little too much for me. First off, who are you and where am I?
My name is Twilight Sparkle. I'm a disciple of Princess Celestia, the monarch of this land. I'm chronicling the magic of friendship for her, and you're in the town of Ponyville.
Celestia? Magic of friendship? Ponyville? Wait a minute. Are you saying there's more talking ponies?
Almost all of Ponyville's inhabitants are ponies.
Oh, joy, this keeps getting better and better.
Hey, I know. Be right back.
Whoa! Is she moving books around with that horn?
Found it. Here you go. You're new here, so you can read this, detailed encyclopedia of the different ponies in Equestria.
Wait, this says it's for early ages on the cover. This is a children's book!
Well, you see, this stuff is kind of common knowledge around here.
You call this detailed? I read the whole book cover to back in 10 seconds flat.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Should I have said pony there, I wonder?
No, it's not that. It's my friend. I know she's not guilty, but she's going to be punished for a crime she didn't commit.
What kind of crime is she being accused of?
Murder.
Oh no, this is serious.
Murder never happens in Ponyville, or Equestria for that matter. So the punishment is very severe.
What is the punishment?
Banishment.
Well, that isn't so bad compared
To
to...
the moon, or even the sun. I've convinced the princess to go easy on her, but she will have no choice if the verdict ends up being guilty.
And forget what I just said. Sheesh. Being sent to the sun is going easy on someone? Remind me never to do anything bad in this place. So, Twilight, do you know any details about the crime?
Not much. All I know was my friend was near the scene of the crime when the murder took place. And that is why she's the prime suspect.
Where is she right now?
In the Ponyville Detention Center.
Have you spoken with her since?
I would, but the guards won't let me in.
They won't let you in. Why not?
I can only get in there with a defense attorney, which is why I was trying to call one.
Okay then. Since I'm a defense attorney, let's go to this detention center.
Really? So you'll take the case?
Hey, I haven't decided that yet. I just thought the least I could do is help you get in and speak with your friend.
Thank you for your kindness, Phoenix Wright.
How did you know my name? I haven't introduced myself yet.
Twilight just knows stuff.
I did, a quick identification spell.
Identification spell?
Yeah, an identification spell. Anyway, let me prepare a few things. Then we can go to the detention center.
After I get her inside with her friend, I'll let her off easy and make her send me back home. There's no way I'm taking a case this weird.
Not that bad.
Ugh, I've never felt like such a minority in my life.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
All those ponies were gawking at me the whole way here.
Mr. Wright, humans have almost never been seen in all of Equestria. In fact, you may be the first one in Ponyville. You should be honored.
Honored? Strolling around a town infested with candy-colored equines? Yeah, maybe I'd feel honored if I was, I don't know, a 5-year-old girl. So, how did you know I was a human?
I read a lot. I've read almost every book in my library 5 times over, and I'm familiar with
You didn't
a
know
lot
what
of different
humans were
species.
when you...
Chimeras, trolls, basilisks, goblins, etc., etc.
Yeah,
She's
this
read
was probably
every book in
before
that gigantic
Equestria
library
Girls, so
5 times?
can't complain about that.
Anyway, we're here, Phoenix.
Halt! Only a lawyer can enter the detention center.
Guard ponies.
Well, go on.
Hi guys, I'm a lawyer.
Identification.
Ah, right here. Never leave home without it.
What is that?
Is that a toy? You look a little old to be playing with toys.
Next time I'm leaving it at home.
You cannot pass without valid equestrian identification.
But I don't have any.
Then beat it, Spiky.
Twilight, they're not letting me in.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Wright, I was supposed to give you this. The princess ordered me to give you this earlier today. A permit to defend in Equestria.
I see. Wait, I thought you accidentally brought me here. How could your princess have had that prepared for me?
Yeah, doesn't
what I
seem
meant
like much
was
of an accident
I had my
anymore.
assistant Spike prepare it before we left.
Spike? I didn't see anyone else in that library.
He was sleeping. It's late, as you can see. I had to wake him up and have him prepare it. That's why it took a little while to leave. I'll properly introduce you to him later.
You prepared a permit in 20 minutes? I find that a little fishy.
Save the questions for my friend. Just take the badge.
This isn't helping me accept your request, you know. Heart. I feel my masculinity. Going, gone.
Come on, hurry up. Visiting hours are almost over.
Alright, no need to shove me. Okay, guys, here it is. This is so degrading.
Permission granted. You may enter.
Whew. Alrighty. Come on, Twilight, you can go speak with your friend now.
Sorry, Phoenix.
Sorry? About what?
I'm not allowed in. Only attorneys are allowed to speak with suspects.
But you said...
I know I said I'd talk to her, but it'd be better if you got all the details about the crime to make your judgment. Please, just hear her out. If you don't want to do it after that, I'll send you back where you came from.
But Should I really be doing this? Should I really be meddling in some other world's affair? Maybe I should at least hear what all this fuss is about. Fine.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
Okay, so where's Twilight's friend?
Yep, I was right, it's Rainbow.
What did I do?
I don't think they allow animals in here. You should get out before they toss you in here, too.
Look, I'm not an animal, I'm a human being.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant that thing on your head.
If someone makes fun of my hair one more time...
So I'm guessing you're my lawyer, huh?
Yes, Twilight Sparkle sent me. Wait, no! I haven't agreed to anything yet!
Jeez, Twilight knows how to pick 'em. What are you doing here, then?
I just want information regarding the crime you're being accused of. Let's start off with your name.
I'm Rainbow Dash, best flyer in Ponyville, soon to be a household name in whole of Equestria. Line up for my autograph starts over there.
Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash. Is it me or are their names starting to sound like flavors of ice cream? I'm Phoenix Wright, best attorney in the universe, apparently.
Phoenix? Sweet name. But it could sound cooler.
That could almost be a
cooler.
pony name.
I think I'll call you Nix. That sounds cool.
Another strange name I can add to my nickname
That's-
checklist. So you're an Earth Pony, correct?
What the hey are you talking about? I'm not an Earth Pony, I'm a Pegasus!
Never mind that. Why are you in here anyway?
I
Kind
know.
of sad I couldn't get down a book with 12 words.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I can tell you.
wings
what I
make
know.
it kind of obvious.
Last night, a Pegasus named A-Swift was killed in the Everfree Forest.
Do you know anything about him?
He was
Sure
an OC.
do. He was a hotshot racer expected to win the Equestrian 500.
Equestrian 500.
A grueling race for Pegasi. And during a 500-mile journey around Equestria, he was the top pick to win the whole thing. Don't worry, though.
Don't worry. About what?
I still would have won even if you were still alive. Ha!
Let me guess. You were planning on entering that race as well.
Of course. The winner gets special lessons from the Wonderbolts.
Who are the Wonderbolts?
You don't know who the Wonderbolts are? You living under a rock or something?
Hey, I'm new here. Cut me some slack.
The Wonderbolts are only the most coolest ponies in all of Equestria. They are the princess's personal aerial acrobatic team. The stunts they pull are 9 degrees of cool. See, I've been trying to get in their team forever, and the Equestrian 500 is my ticket to show off my slick moves to them. I'd do anything to get that chance.
Thank you for effectively...
Or just go to the Wonderbolts Academy, Dash.
This helps your case so much. So how did this guy die?
Pony.
What?
How did this pony die, is what you mean, Nix.
Well, excuse me. I didn't take Hooked on Ponix. The point is, how did he die?
How should I know? I didn't do it.
Then why did they take you in?
I just happened to be flying near the Everfree Forest that night. Then those chuckleheads burst in my house and brought me in here saying I did it. They even said they had lots of fruit, but I would never do that to another pony.
They just took you in like that?
They said they were going to banish me.
So I heard.
Everyone thinks I did it. Everyone.
Aw, poor
The
Dash.
Wonderbolts probably hate me. But you believe me, right?
Well, I guess. But not everyone thinks you did it.
Huh?
Your friend Twilight seems to have faith in you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this mess.
You're right, I guess. Twilight's a real pal. What do you mean by mess, anyway?
You see, as you could probably already guess, I'm not from Equestria. Your purple friend pulled me out of my world because she accidentally called the greatest defense attorney. And that just so happened to be me.
Awesome! It's only fitting. The best Pegasus ever gets the best lawyer ever. You were destined to defend
Oh
me.
yeah, Dash.
This one's ego is larger than Detective Gumshoe's appetite for instant noodles.
Nix, as much as I hate asking for help, can you please be my attorney?
I feel kind of sorry for her. She sounds like she's telling the truth, and I want to say yes. But should I? Well... Oh, wait a minute! I believe her, but I better make sure.
Is that a toy? You look a little too old to be playing with toys, Nix.
Look, Rainbow Dash, I'm gonna ask you this, and I want you to tell me the absolute 100% truth. Did you have anything to do with the death of A. Swift?
I told you, I didn't kill any pony! Huh?
Nothing. It's certain then. She really didn't do it. Okay, Rainbow Dash.
What? Why did you go all silent there?
I've decided to take your case. I trust you.
Yes! All right! I knew you can do it, Nix!
I suppose the first thing I should do is investigate the scene of the crime for some evidence to prove your innocence. Where was it again?
A clearing in the Everfree Forest.
Everfree Forest?
Yeah, it's
Could have
about
been
15
anything in
minutes
there.
from Fluttershy's house.
Fluttershy, huh? Probably another pony.
Well, good luck, Nix. You may look a little strange, but you're okay in my book.
I look a little strange? Coming from the Roy G. Biff pony with wings, you look strange even by Ponyville standards. Oh, right. There was one more question I wanted to ask you.
Shoot.
What were you doing near the crime scene anyway? Well?
I was practicing for the Equestrian 500. Yup, that's what I was doing, practicing for the big race.
Cyclops, you're a bad liar. Even without this thing, I can tell you're hiding something from me. Look, Rainbow Dash, if I'm going to defend you, you're going to need to be honest with me.
I told you a dozen times already. I didn't do it.
I'm not saying you did it. I'm just wondering what you were doing near the scene of the crime.
Well... Oh, looks like visiting hours are over. Catch you later, Nex.
What is Rainbow hiding?
No, they aren't. There's still 5 minutes left. She's gone. Oh well, I probably need more information to pursue that any further anyway. As long as she didn't do it, that's all I need to know for now.
Phoenix, how did it go?
I've decided to represent Rainbow Dash.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
She said she didn't do it, and I can't turn my back on the innocent being punished for something they didn't do.
You share a very similar trait to Rainbow Dash, Mr. Wright.
I do? Am I really that obnoxious?
No, you are very loyal. She probably may not have looked it, but Rainbow Dash is probably really scared about what is going to happen to her, so she needs all the support she can get right now.
Now that you mention it, she did seem awfully chipper for someone being the prime suspect in murder.
I can't imagine what it must be like.
I've been in that place before.
That place? What do you mean by that, Phoenix?
I've been on trial for crimes I didn't commit. I know how she probably feels.
You have?
It felt dark and lonely having nobody to turn to. Feeling as if the world was against me and nobody could help. Once when I was just a kid, my whole class accused me of stealing and we had this stupid class trial. The other time was a little more serious. I was framed for murder by someone who thought cared for me. I learned the hard way appearances can be deceiving. But I was lucky to have friends who pulled me out of that darkness. It really touched me. It's what made me decide to become a defense attorney. A defense attorney is someone who's there for you when times are grim, showing you have someone who trusts and believes in you, that you're not alone, smiling to the very end, no matter how bad things may get.
Mr. Wright, you know, I was going to study some law and justice books and be Rainbow Dash's defense attorney myself if you declined. But I see now that there's some knowledge out there even books can't teach. It was no mistake choosing you to be Rainbow Dash's lawyer.
Chose? Didn't you bring me here by accident?
So, did you learn anything else from Rainbow Dash?
Yes, she said the crime scene was in the clearing of the Everfree Forest, near Butcherstye's house.
How'd you get that? That's...
Oh, you mean Fluttershy.
Yeah, not
Do you
even
know the way?
close.
Sure do.
Let's go then.
Phoenix, we should stop here.
Why's that? Oh, this must be Flutterscotch's house. We can probably question her and see if she saw anything last night.
Her name is Fluttershy, and those were my thoughts exactly.
Fluttershy.
Hey, Fluttershy, meet Mr. Wright. He's Rainbow Dash's lawyer.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
She's so
Ponyville's
shy.
a really nice place, huh? Talk about quiet. Certainly lives up to her name.
Oh, okay.
What's she saying?
She's saying suits and ties intimidate her.
Trust me.
I think she'd be kind of
And
actually excited to meet
Never
a
mind.
weird creature
Tell
like a
me.
human.
She can rest assured she has nothing to fear.
well, she says she's afraid if she gets too close, that pointy beast on your head
Oh,
might
Fluttershy isn't afraid of
her
beasts.
eye out.
She
Seriously, the hair jokes are getting old.
she
So she
does-
isn't going to speak to me?
Sorry.
she's really
kinda
nice
shy.
to porcupines.
No kidding. Let's go to the crime scene then. We're not going to get any info here if she's refusing to speak with me.
The crime scene is right over here.
That
Phoenix.
seems kind of wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh my, I am so sorry. I didn't know
Know what?
that you were a phoenix. I have only seen you as a phoenix in my life. This is so great. You can speak.
Come again.
I don't think Fluttershy would believe he was a phoenix either.
Soon you'll be able to rise from your ashes into a beautiful bird of fire.
Did I just get insulted? But I'm not a...
Phoenix!
What?
She's speaking to you. Just go along with it.
Oh, that's right. Yep, I'm a phoenix firefly.
My name is Fluttershy, Mr. Phoenix, but you can call me whatever you want.
Yeah, right. So, Fluttershy, I take it you know about your friend Rainbow Dash.
Yes, I do. Oh, poor Rainbow Dash. She must be so scared right now.
That's why I need your help.
How can I help, Mr. Phoenix?
You live right near the crime scene. Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Why, yes, I did.
That's great! Tell me everything you know.
Well, I saw... Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Phoenix. The other ponies told me not to say a word to anyone about last night until I was on the stand. Whatever that means.
Wait a minute, you're a witness?
I don't even know what that is, Mr. Phoenix.
You sure your name's not Flutter Naive? It's okay. It'll be our little secret. Just tell me what you saw.
Come on, Fluttershy. We need to know.
I'm sorry, Twilight, but I don't want those ponies to be mad at me.
Why can this never be easy? So what is it that you do, Fluttershy?
I take care of my little animal friends, of course.
So you're good with animals, huh? I don't find that surprising.
Maybe.
Since she is, well, an animal herself.
Yes, I can introduce you to them if you want.
That's alright. We're kind of busy.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bother you.
It's alright. No need to apologize.
We have to get going, Fluttershy. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye, Twilight. Bye, Mr. Phoenix.
At least I got her trust. It'll be a little easier inevitably cross-examining her when we're in court. Speaking of that, when is the trial anyway?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning?! As in tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow.
So I only have a few hours to gather evidence and present a case? Phoenix, what have you gotten yourself into?
Oh my gosh, I totally lost track of time. I've been trying to get a suitable lawyer all day long. I was just going to give up after you.
Give up after me? You mean I'm not the only lawyer you've spoken with today?
That is correct. They all declined, though, as soon as murder was brought up.
Don't worry. Murder cases aren't anything new to me. I have a lot of experience with them. Rainbow Dash couldn't be in any better hands.
Thank you again for accepting this, Phoenix. But we better hurry to the crime scene, though.
Right.
Okay. Everfree Forest.
Welcome to the Everfree Forest, Mr. Wright.
Kinda spooky.
There are many deadly creatures in the Everfree Forest. Every pony tends to avoid entering here because of that.
Deadly creatures? Ah! Something just touched my hand!
That was just my tail. Don't worry, Phoenix. We aren't that deep. Most of the menacing things live further in.
Okay. Come on. Don't be such a chicken, Phoenix. Look, there's a clearing. This must be it.
Hard to believe some pony died here.
Aren't there any crime scene investigators?
How is that hard to
They're
believe? You
probably
just
all
said there were deadly creatures in
I
there.
guess. Let's get down to work then.
I assume the deadly creatures kill ponies.
It's way too dark here. I can hardly see anything. And I don't have a flashlight.
Let me take care of that.
It's that horn again. It's lighting up like a candle. That must be really handy. Good work, Twilight.
All right, let's find some clues.
She seems really eager to start this up. Hey, look at this.
Why is there tape all over the grass?
If it's anything like my world, this is probably where they found Ace Swift's body.
Ugh, I think I'm going to be sick.
And all that eagerness seemed to go away in one fell swoop.
Wait, the victim was Ace Swift?
And that's what Rainbow Dash told me.
Ace Swift.
It's strange, though. There's no blood at all. Ponies can bleed, right?
Of course they can.
It's just really strange there's a murder but not a drop of blood in sight.
This grass is odd, too. It's all black.
You're right. It's all charred and burnt like there was a small fire around the body.
Steel Samurai? That sure is an interesting looking camera, Phoenix.
It's not mine. It belongs to a friend. Hey, maybe I should tell Twilight about the Steel Samurai. Amazing how a kids show got so popular outside of the targeted demographic.
Hey, right there. That thing on the ground next to where the body was.
It's a... What the heck is this thing?
I don't have any idea.
Whatever it was, it's totally burnt to a crisp.
Just like the grass.
This may be important evidence. Let's look at that dirt landscape over there.
Sure thing.
What's this?
There's an imprint of something in the dirt. Something long.
That isn't what I find odd.
What do you mean?
Look next to it. Someone obviously disturbed the dirt here.
Now that you mention it, this doesn't look natural at all. It looks like some pony was kicking the dirt around in this area.
See anything else that looks suspicious?
Look at that tree, way over there at the other end of the crime scene.
It's knocked down.
But look at the trunk. It suffers from the same burning as the grass and that object.
Can ponies breathe fire or something?
No, Phoenix. Dragons do that, not ponies.
Maybe a dragon really did do all this.
That isn't possible. Spike is the only dragon in Ponyville, and he was with me all night.
But there are dragons in the Everfree
That's your
Forest.
sister told me about. Wait, he's a dragon? There really are dragons here?
Why, yes.
You said you wanted to introduce me to him. It's quite alright. You don't need to. He's probably a really nice guy.
Don't be so shy. Spike loves company.
I really hope there isn't a double meaning to that.
Oh, Phoenix, look on that branch there, on that tree behind the fallen one.
There's something stuck on it. I'll climb up and get it.
No need, Mr. Wright.
Or you could just float it down. It's a brown feather. Well, that was pointless. Probably from a bird.
No, it can't be. No bird in Ponyville is this big.
I know. Maybe it's the victim's. He was a Pegasus, right? Maybe it's from his wings.
Nope, this feather doesn't belong to a pony either. Too big.
Then we should keep it. How do you do that, Twilight?
Do what, Phoenix?
Maybe
I've
a
seen
griffin
you levitating
then?
things with that horn of yours. Not to mention you're lighting this whole area with it this very moment.
It's magic. Levitation and illumination. Two of the basic spells a unicorn can learn. Why do you ask? Is there no magic in your world?
No, there isn't. But actually, you could say there is.
Please, do tell. You see, magic is sort of my bread and butter. I want to learn everything there is to know about it.
Well, I've been able to speak to the dead via spirit channeling. That could be considered magic, I guess.
Spirit channeling?
It's when the spirit of someone who's departed possesses the body of the living. I've used it to keep in touch with someone very dear to me.
Oh, I get it. Hey, Phoenix, can't you do it right now? We can get Ace Swift in your body and ask who killed him.
Sorry, I forgot to mention. You have to be a high-level spirit medium in order to perform the channeling technique. My friend is the one who normally does it.
I see. Thanks for the information, though. I'll definitely look into it more.
No decisive evidence yet. We still don't even know how this guy died. Hey, Twilight, do you know anything about him?
I know a bit of information about him.
Alright, anything helps.
Well, Ace was an athlete who got extremely popular around Equestria by winning every event he's ever competed in.
He won every single event he's competed in?
Yeah, he was that good. But with this streak of success, he gained a few skeptics, thinking that all his victories were a result of cheating and other dubious methods.
I'd probably think the same if I saw someone winning at everything they do.
He was supposed to be competing in the Equestrian 500 and was the racer expected most likely to win.
Rainbow Dash told me about that too. Unfortunately, it sets up a motive for her.
What do you mean?
Rainbow Dash said she was planning on flying in that race as well, and she seemed really, well, determined on winning it.
Yes, I remember her going around Ponyville, bantering how she was going to be the one to take the gold.
If she were to rub out the guy most likely to win, she would have more of a chance of winning the whole thing herself.
But she wouldn't do that.
Yes, I know. But we're gonna have to prove otherwise to those who probably suspect that in court tomorrow.
Sorry, I guess you're right.
Can't say I'm really satisfied with the evidence we gathered. But this looks like all we're gonna find here for now.
The ponies investigating the crime scene must have taken all the important stuff.
I'm sure we'll see it presented in tomorrow's trial in one form or another. In any case, we should get some rest.
What? No studying or anything?
Don't worry, I do it all the time. If I just keep my eyes set on the truth, everything will be fine.
I hope you really are the best defense attorney, Mr. Wright.
We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
You can sleep at my house. I have an extra bed for you.
I still feel like I shouldn't be taking this case. I'm an outsider meddling in something that doesn't even concern me at all. But at the same time, I can't turn my back on someone who's being accused for a crime they didn't commit. That just goes against everything I stand for. This whole thing is still really weird, talking ponies and all. But I said I would defend Rainbow Dash, and that's what I'm going to do. I need to bring my A-game tomorrow. Even with little evidence, I'll find the truth and get Rainbow Dash acquitted of this murder.
Interesting. To be continued. And apparently Trixie's in the next one. Cool. So, yeah, this is off to a pretty nice start. Murder investigation isn't the sort of story you usually see done for an MLP story, so it's kind of interesting to think how it would be reacted to. It's effectively building up its mystery too. At this point, I can't say I really have much of anything figured out. The feather possibly being from a griffin is the only idea I really have. If they pull Gilda in and make her a murderer, I'm going to shake my head though. But yeah, as said, I had never played a Phoenix Wright game before, and well, I can tell they made several references to them. I wasn't ever confused or anything. I'm sure it's also borrowing heavily from Phoenix Wright in terms of presentation and stuff, but I have played other visual novels, and so it's not hard for me to get used to it. The voice acting was good. There was maybe a little bit of reverb on Phoenix and some of the others, but it wasn't so bad, and the pony voices seemed to fit pretty good for their characters. There were maybe some moments that seemed odd to me. Some of them, like Twilight knowing about humans when she didn't in Equestria Girls, were perhaps inevitable result of when the series came out and really are no fault of the series itself. Fluttershy really did seem kind of strangely out of character, though. When confronted with a new and unusual creature, I think it's the least time she'd retreat into her super shyness. And the joke about her being scared of the porcupine hair makes it just seem even less right when we see her actually wake up and take care of porcupines before. Also, her legitimately believing that he's a phoenix is kind of silly. She's shy, but I'm not sure if Fluttershy is honestly that dumb or naive. I'm reminded of that one moment in Keep Calm and Flutter On when Fluttershy asks if they all think she's a silly, gullible fool. And, I guess whoever wrote this maybe does. But that was a small thing, and it doesn't really take away from what they did with this. I'm enjoying it, and I'm eagerly waiting to see what they did, where it will go with part 2. But that probably won't be here for a while. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and again, a special thanks goes out to all of you, especially the 100 who subscribed. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. See you in the next one.